Professor Hernando de Soto has a very interesting story. His father fled Peru when Hernando was quite young, and they settled in Switzerland. And he always talked about his father talking about Peru, their home country, how wonderful Peru is. And then later, as an adult, Hernando goes back to Peru and discovers the challenges of Peru and other South and Central American countries and the lack of stability and economic growth. And he found that the developing countries lack capital and collateral, and they have bureaucratic hurdles and public database records and legal protection for property and bureaucratic paper trails, which helps contribute to the corruption. The capital equals the flow of money. Collateral equals the land and or chattel, meaning business property or cars, boats, farm equipment, registration, bureaucratic hurdles. He documented in these developing countries the number of days it takes to get a business permit or to register your business or real estate transactions. The hurdles are incredible in these developing countries. So he's suggesting that they're somehow able, if these developing countries are able to reform and allow more and more real estate ownership and recording of legal public records that people can see for both business and real estate, that it creates the collateral that then becomes capital. And you have money and investment flowing in because there is now a legal foundation for ownership, both on a national, citizen ownership, but also international ownership for security. And this is what the United States does. You can be a foreign national, come to the United States. You can buy a home. You can hold title. You can pass the title on to your heirs. So this brings in foreign capital, having these foundations of real estate and ownership, both on a corporate stock ownership or investment, and also on a real estate. Public land records are tremendously bureaucratic and lacking in developing countries. Business ownership records are lacking in developing. And Hernando de Soto is saying that if we can figure out a way to reduce the time it takes to get a business permit, and also if we can have some sort of record of public record access so that people can get ownership, and a lot of developing countries have squatter rights and instead of homestead rights, and we'll talk about that in the next section. But if we can somehow help the developing countries get these fundamental bureaucratic infrastructures streamlined, then it will help free up billions of dollars in collateral and capital in the land that is in these developing countries, that is sitting as a dormant asset. And if we just, it's a conversion process, an economic conversion that needs to happen.